Okay, so I know what you're thinking. You're probably like, bruh, what the heck was that? All of that stuff right there. Yeah. So that is originally hobby stuff, other than Marco's, of course. Well, it could be used for hobbies, but you get the gist. So today we are not talking about that thing, all of these, or anything in the background over there. Today, we are talking about something special. Get all this stuff out of here real quick. Today, we are talking about the portanova. The portanova I have right here is brown version, and this is made by Bandai. Of course, you can see the little thing right there, and it is on one of the lines called 30-minute missions. Taking a look at the box, we have in number 16. I have not really know what that is. Here we have right here, if you want to just speed build it, like some people I know would. It has all the body parts, head, body, arm, waist, leg, stuff like that. And right here is just a portanova round and some action things. Alright, so looking at the action things, it was a front and back. It was an action pose with the weapon. It says right here that it could bend forward and sideways with the ball joint inside of it. Has a little bot thingy that you could replace with the head. And there's a gun. And what looks to be a shield. Alright, so I'm just going to go out of the way here and say this is a almost fully customized thing that I made of the portanova. I will do a part 2 of this so that there's like an original, but I pandalined that one and put some silver coating on the brown stuff and stuff like that. Not sponsored by Sharpie, by the way. Alright, let's take a look. Alright, forgive me, I know it might be hard to see over all this stuff right here. So, this right here is the portanova. This thing is amazing when it comes to customization. So I'm just going to give you a little bit of a 360 view of this thing. In my opinion, I think it's one of the best model kits out there. Now, this is a 30-minute mission, not a Gundam, for say. It is still technically counted as Gunpla in the Gundam universe. Well, not Gundam universe, but Gunpla universe. And I'm reminding you that, again, that this is a customized thing that I have. So, anyway, getting on to the review. By the way, this is a new phone, so I'm just surprised on how smooth this is. I mean, look at that. As smooth as I'll get out. Oh, nope. Alright, so, this is all the stuff. There's a bunch of... Oops, that didn't mean to happen. If I could just get that back on. Technical difficulties, I see. Alright, so, if I could just get this stuff back on, please. Alright, so, the thrusters, I will talk about those later. And same with the headpiece. Alright, putting all that stuff aside for now. Here comes the hard part now. I don't want to break it. Come on. Please. 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 Finally. Oh. Brah. Alright, so since this is a review, I should probably talk about the main model kit. You know, the actual brown one. Instead of talking about it with all the extra pieces on. And there we go. All built up. Alright, so they would... Do you understand me? Never do that again. Alright? Thank you. Alright, getting back to what I was singing. This is the normal portanova. Okay, so I have the backpack on backwards, and I think it looks better, in my opinion. So this is just a 360 view of it. Keep in mind that I did customize it again. With stuff like that, and stickers. Stuff like that. Oh, you got that? Alright. Hang on. Alright, so just talking about this thing itself, it is gorgeous. Okay, maybe not so gorgeous. It does have some stability issues, but other than that, there's nothing really to dislike about it. Alright, so, first off, this thing looks epic as I'll get out. And this is the original stuff, with some panel lining cleanup, and of course, coloring, customizations, and some stickers. Wait, that's customization. I'm stupid. Alright, so first off, get this thing out of the way. And there we go. I know I already showed you this, but here's the full thing of the portanova. Alright, so there's not really much to talk about, although I absolutely love this thing. I mean, adore it. Hang on. I adore this thing. But still, it's pretty good. I mean, pretty good is an understatement. But yeah, I don't really have anything to say about it, except for it's awesome as hell. But, so let's just get into the, what do you call it? Articulation. We have a little bit of a chicken at the thing. The head isn't too great for articulation. You can just see it. It can tilt side and side. Can look up that far, look down that far. So yeah, it can do a full 360 and swivel. But yeah, nothing really, I'm not really fond of the articulation for that. Alright, so getting on to the shoulders. This is a shoulder joint. It's normal for the high grade, just as like we saw in, wait, I haven't showed that to you yet. It has the same shoulder design as in the Gundam Double Sky Mobilis. See? Wait, I put it back on, didn't I? Oops, it slipped. Getting back on target, like I said, it's the same as high grade, the joints, except for the shoulder. Okay, so it was really interesting for the technique they used. Hang on, let me just bring up the brightness. I know, I might hold your eyes and stuff like that. Okay, so this thing right here. Wait, is this screen blurry? Hang on. Oh, there we go. Alright, so it's using that thing, but it's also right there. So, normally, it's on a bar joint, and it's on a, what do you call that? Something joint. So yeah, this is on a hinge joint as well, so the shoulders can go up and down. And yeah, swivel heel, bend at the elbow, ball joint right here for the hand, same as the other side. At the waist there is a side to side. It doesn't have a crunch. I mean, it does, but it doesn't. It can swivel at the waist, can go this far, up this far, can go back that far, and if you look really closely, there's this little clip thingy. I don't know if you could see that, but it's going up and down instead of around as in a ball joint. So yeah, pretty good for the legs, actually amazing for the legs. Can bend like this, and it can also break apparently. I mean, all model kits can, but yeah. Alright, so that's the knee. And there's also a ball joint right here, can swivel, all ball joints can. And a ball joint for the ankle guard. That about sums it up for the portanova articulation. But the most important thing, as everybody knows for 30-minute missions, excuse me, are the customizationable things. I don't even know if I said that right. As all Gundams do, well, mostly some more than others. Double guy. Most of them have accessories and separately sold accessories and stuff like that. So we're gonna take a look at some of them. First ones up are the ones that come with it. I lost the reflector handle, so I'm just not going to use it. This thing can connect to the head. I'm not going to do that since I think it's kind of stupid. But it's kind of like a droid or drone, something like that. A taunt. And then there's just a weapon that you could customize as well with the little rectangle peg or square peg. Whatever you want to call it. Up next is, well, really nothing. Alright, so getting on to the second pack. Alright, so I bought 2 extra packs. One is these things we have right here, which we could add to the Gundam 30-minute missions, portanova, like so. The shield, talking about the shield, has a clip and this clip. This one lets you slide it up and down and stuff like that get you more range, I guess you could say. But this one is just a clip. It's most sturdy, won't fall off. This one won't fall off too easily either, but yeah. Again, I custom painted this, so yeah. And this is just a thing for the face. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Excuse me. This thing is for the face as well. Alright, so putting them on isn't too much of a challenge. All you really have to do is take... Oops. You have to take the head off, the shoulders off. Well, you don't have to take the shoulders off, but it's a lot easier too. You also have to take the thing in the middle off, the chest plate. Alright, I'll get back to you once I'm done with that. Quick reminder, this thing is customizable as hell, so you're able to put this really anywhere you want. So you, in theory, could put it right here. There you go. Now it's sort of like an... I don't know what it's called, but yeah. To be continued. Okay, so here's the one that you saw from the beginning, in the beginning clip. And yeah, I think this looks amazing. Well, in my opinion. Anyway, getting on back onto the accessories, I'm using this pen and plugging into the... All the holes are 3mm, by the way. So yeah. Alright, so I plugged it into that hole. And for the gun, this is basically like a high-grade gun. I already tried it with the double Sky Beam rifles, and they don't work. Neither does this in the hands, so they're not exact, but they're relatively close. Alright, there you go. So there's that. And now getting into the other accessories. Alright, so the second pack I bought was the extension backpack pack. Huh, that's a mouthful now, isn't it? Alright, yipples, snapples, and a voice crack. No homo. Alright, so there's the thing you saw in the beginning. This is what I like to call Portanova Alexander mode. Alright. So. Yes. Alright, so the other things are for the... Get out of here. The other things for the thing I had on are the fuel tanks and the thrusters, which I'm going to add on now. They don't really have anything special, but yeah. Again, these are 3mm pegs, so they're really able to go anywhere. Even under the knee if you're a freaking psychopath. Who doesn't want that? A fuel tank on the knee. Anyway. And now that looks absolutely gorgeous. Well, that is opinionative, but still. Hang on, let me flick the fast. Yes, this thing can be a handful every once in a while. Alright, just for you, I'm going to replace the head. To replace the head, all you really have to do is take off the bottom legs and attach it. There you go. I mean, yeah, I kind of dig it, but Alright. Putting that back on. Alright. Alright. How many times am I gonna say alright? I have no clue, alright? Alright. So, I think that this, gunpla, or 30-minute missions, is absolutely sick. I definitely think it's worth buying and worth your money, 100%. Especially if you like if you're one of those people where you don't really like the build, but you more like posing the figure, which I know some people are. Tommy. Anyway, if you like building kits, maybe this isn't the one for you since you really like building. Although if you like all of it in general, I think it's pretty good. Like, I wrote this 10 out of 10, even without the armor stuff on it. Anyway, so, yeah. I really hope you enjoyed. I'm not going to ask you to comment, like, and subscribe like other people. Legit. Alright, anyway. I do hope you enjoyed. And please comment what you think about my model kits. Goodbye. Also, I'm the Hat Kid. Peace.